There were four of us, and when the doctor's report came, it confirmed that the deceased died of blood pressure. He died near the house in our compound and we were caught and imprisoned. My name is Michael Elim. I am a resident of Bogoti in Baringo, and I was caught in a case of murder. We were caught as four and we were taken to Nakuru prison.
In an unjust twist of fate, Elim found himself imprisoned for a crime he never committed. This is how it all started.
We all lived in the same village. It was in December when he went and got drunk. He was seen with the others during the day drinking alcohol, and the place he passed was bushy. The road was like this. Now he died near my house area. For them, they were caught because they were seen by him in the afternoon, and I was caught because he died some few steps away to where I lived, and we were arrested.
The misery behind bars.
The bad ones, the things that I saw in prison, the ones that I was not happy about. At first, you came here healthy and you stay and come back sick because you don't have a good family. You leave and the treatment is very poor. And besides, it's the stress you have. It makes you cry because you left your family. You don't know what they eat, how they are surviving. Come on, that's what ends a lot of people. You get no one who comes to visit you. You hear that someone has been called twice in 2 weeks. You have been waiting for 3 weeks and no one shows up for you. You don't have items like soap and tissue. You have to beg every day while you are just living a poor life. And your life is different from how it used to be. And that's what's killing people in there.
My quest to justice.
I was in prison and I didn't know where to start. I just heard inmates being called to the court. Those who go to the court, I don't know because it's my first time. Since it was my first day to sleep in jail, I did not know who to go to. I heard people saying that if you go to Madame, she always helps people. If you go to the paralegal's office, I went and told my colleagues there is a Madame. I heard she always helps people. I took them and we went and asked the police for permission, and I said I want to be taken to the Madame's office. We were taken and we found the lady in the office and she welcomed us and we told her our problems on how we don't understand things and how the court works. We asked her to enlighten us. She explained to us and we said that the other problem is with the lawyer, that the lawyer has been bothering us a lot. And she told us, why don't you go to court? Raise your hand and tell the judge you want another lawyer because he has delayed us for a long time. The paralegals normally visit inmates in their respective blocks. They came to my block. They offer advice to prisoners. And they always said, if you have a problem, come to the office and we will be able to help you. People used to go to their office. They used to insist that they will help one and that we should feel free to ask for help. Now that's where I found the courage to go to the office. Madam Flores defended us and we got a second lawyer. This second lawyer helped us until the case ended. But the first lawyer did not appear in court. When we went to court, we were mentioned with the date and the lawyer did not show up. And our case was not a difficult one. It's something we were slandered. Now Madam helped us on our side and brought a good lawyer and we were helped there. When we were helped, our case became easy. We went to court, the findings were released, and it revealed how the deceased died, and we were later released. When you leave, you are given a release order. That release order is followed, it's taken to Cabernet, then back here in Eldama Ravine, the place where we started our first mentioning. Madam came and brought the release order here in Nakuru after 3 days. Normally, people do stay up to months without being released if they do not have the release order or someone who is following up on it. But I'm grateful Madam took the initiative of finding the release order for us. After 3 days, she brought us the release order and we also got out.
Behind the prison walls, I unlocked the future of newfound capabilities.
I have taught myself many things. I even have a valid certificate. I have studied business, entrepreneurship, CRE, and I have even studied this program known as Crime CPOA.
The lasting hardships beyond prison walls.
My life since I got out of jail, I haven't done any work. And you know someone's name is corrupted. They call you names, some saying they can't employ a murderer. Now it takes time to be employed. I can't blame them since they do not know the whole story of how the deceased died. Now getting a job becomes a task. It is emotionally draining.
Life reshaped and lessons embraced.
It has shaped my life because if not for me being imprisoned, there are stuff I wouldn't have known. It has shaped me in a way that when I see anything unusual, I will first go and report it. I can't take my action to stop it because if I do so, I will be involved in the whole mess. If I see two people fighting, I avoid getting involved in it. If you have seen someone fighting, then you act as a peacemaker. You try to stop them from fighting. You will be the one who ends up in trouble. Unlike the one who was fighting, if you see things getting messy, you just avoid the whole situation. It has taught me to avoid anything that seems unusual and not to get involved. It has taught me a lot.
Unshackled gratitudes.
So I thank you, madam, because there is no murder case. A person can stay for 1 year and get out. In a murder case, you stay for almost 5 years before you even start the trial. Madam made the whole process very easy by getting us a good lawyer, and she has been present during the whole process. If not for her, we wouldn't have met the lawyer who helped us. Madam Florence helped us in a very big way, and she helps many people in Nakuru. I thank her for that. The Legal Resources Foundation helps people a lot. I enjoy being out and getting along with my family. I thought I would never see my family again because murder cases are not taken lightly. People get jailed for life, and it has locked people up for many years, 30 years, 50 years. Even the police prisoners were shocked after learning about my release because it is so rare. Because in prison, there are people who are accused and have stayed more than 3 years and they haven't started off the court proceedings. So I am grateful.